as you've heard, my name is Tracey Shiundu, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Funke Science. Funke Science is a platform that complements the teaching of science through practical sessions. So these are experiments, tutorials, games, and other activities that the children are more familiar with. We normally use household materials that the children are also familiar with and they can actually interact with on a day-to-day basis. So we found as Funke Science that 95% of students in KCSE an alarming number, as in the previous year, 98% of students failed in both science and maths. Where are we going to get our scientists to move Kenya towards Vision 2030? Where are we going to get our scientists to move Africa to a technological state? We need to tackle this problem, and we need to tackle it fast. So what Funke Science does is we create interactive hands-on learning experiences for these children, where we use common household materials, as I've said, that the children are more familiar with and more likely to find closer to their homes and closer to their places of school. So what we've done is that we challenge these children to think outside their petri dish. We have found that our experiments and also encourage the children to have teamwork and to work together as a team. These are critical skills that are needed for science. Our value proposition is that our science sessions and kids drive the children who require scientific skills, who would want to actually advance these scientific skills with affordable and accessible learning solutions for them. We found education for anybody is a process. Therefore, as Funke Science, we're working towards inspiring the next generation of African scientists. From our science sessions, we found an explosive uptake from children. We started off with only 30 students, and now we have a constant of 120 students actually attending our sessions. We aspire to reach a market of 8 million primary school students, 6 million secondary school students, and 400,000 teachers. That is in Kenya alone. We've not started targeting Africa yet. Our current offering as Funke Science is, as I said, we have science sessions for the children and we also have science kits. Our science sessions go for 500 Kenya shillings each session, and then for the kids, we sell them at 1,000 bob. For the science sessions, at least we give 100 shillings for each session to a less fortunate child to be able to attend our sessions, and for the science kits, we give out 200 shillings. So that we can, because we believe education is for everybody and it is a social need, that every single person should access quality and hands-on and interactive learning in science. Our milestones as Funke Science: in 2016, we acquired our first paying clients, which were Makini School, St. George's, Oak School for homeschoolers, and Loreto Convent Musungai. We also got the lucky chance of being showcased on BBC and being shown as the pioneers towards bringing in interactive learning for African students. In 2017, we tested having science I can proudly say that we have 30 students coming in continuously over the holidays and occasionally on Saturdays for our sessions. In 2018, we also came up with science sessions online for the kids to attend, and we also tested our science kit. In 2019, we tested the effect of having science for birthdays, and we've seen an explosive uptick in that as well. So for the remainder of 2019, we're hoping to onboard more clients and actually test our science experiments for the candidate classes. As I said, Form 4 and Class 8, we have a big problem around them understanding science concepts. In 2020, we're hoping to have scaled our online platform and created Funke Science 2.0. We also hope to onboard new clients outside Nairobi, not just within Nairobi. In 2021, we're hoping to scale out of Kenya and move into Eastern Africa and Southern Africa. In 2022, we're hoping to move out into Central and Western Africa and also translate our content into French, because if we're targeting them, we have to make content that is viable for them. In terms of our revenue, we see that by 2023, we will have reached an annual recurring revenue of about 50 million Kenya shillings. This is about 500,000 USD. And this is from our client base growing over the years. As far as I had stated earlier, we have seen that 96% of students have been failing. And from the feedback that we've gotten from some of our teachers and some of our students is that there has been a tremendous increase. From 2016, when we started with the students in Makini School, they have increased tremendously in their science exams, which is a plus for us. So our team is comprised of myself, Tracey Shiundu. We have Dennis, who's in charge of our online, he's the CTO. We have Edgar, who's in charge of our content. We have Elvis, who's the developer, and Safari, as well as Sheila, who are our Funke facilitators. Our team of advisors is made up of seasoned entrepreneurs, and this is and Joram. They all give us direction on which markets to go to and how to grow our business better. Our ask as Funky Science is for you, or for any of you, to give us 100,000 towards iterating our science kits, making them better and making them more accessible to the student and making it easier for them to get it. We also would like to scale our website, as I said, Funky Science 2.0, and then we'd also like to build a stellar sales team. So, we as Funky Science would like you to join us in inspiring the next generation of African scientists. Thank you. We found that many of these students did not score quite highly. Then as time went by and they went through our courses, we actually realized that many of them actually passed, and not just our own exam, they passed even their own school exam. So it's not just the own Funky Science state baseline study, it's also from their own class exam. So we've seen a huge increase.
Brilliant. One more at the back. Oh, he was just scratching his head.
Stretching.
All right, let's go to the...
have you thought about, so that 100K you're asking for,
yes.
Have you estimated what your valuation is and what percentage are you giving away for that? 100?
Yes, so as Funky Science, we're giving out 10%. We have valued that first of all, our stellar team is worth the amount that we're giving, and also on top of that, our superior product. And also we believe that within Africa, there's no other company that's already making, there's no company that's making kits that are customized towards the student's learning, because all our kits are made towards the certain curriculum that each student is learning, because science at the end of the day is for everybody to learn.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. And so just an idea of,
yes.
if a school, like right now I'm a school and I'm interested in this,
yes.
How much am I paying per term or per?
So per term, if you're a school that would be interested in our course, we would charge you about 600,000. Well, I know it sounds like a big number, but what comes in is that we do 10 lessons, and then we would like to have at least a minimum of 50 students for the sessions.
10 lessons?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.